Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. Decided I would make a stop at the ditch this afternoon because I had to go to the post office. Let's see what I got. I'm sure by the title of this video, you know that it's going to be a Tenkara fly fishing video, but probably some other things, maybe. We'll see what we get to, but we're gonna start out with the fly. This is a culinary item here. Normally, I can pick this up, but not always, at a local store, the Asian market around here, Hong Kong market, but they were out of the Japanese one. So I've had this one before. This is the Doraemon brand of this, or version of it. It's furikake. This is a condiment that you would put over rice. It's seaweed, sesame seeds. I prefer this one, though. When it's available, a Japanese brand that is sometimes at Hong Kong market is cheaper, but this one is good. This one has no MSG in it. Yeah, it's just all good stuff. No MSG, no salt. Check it out. So it's little pieces of seaweed and sesame seed. When you put this on rice, it makes it taste like a nori roll, if you're familiar with that. Really good on fried fish or any kind of fish that you're gonna cook. It'll make it taste similar to sushi, like a nori roll, because it's seaweed. Very good stuff, very healthy. Oh yeah, you're probably like, what is Doraemon? Doraemon is an anime character from Japan. Very, very popular. It's like a cat. You can watch Doraemon on Amazon, but unfortunately, it's not available in this region. So you have to get one of those things that says you're not in this region. You know, you just change it. You know what I'm talking about. And then you can watch all these shows on Amazon Prime and other places that are not available in your region. So you just change your region without leaving your region. This is a Bard Creek 12-foot light Tenkara rod by Regions. It's not heavy. It's got light action. Perfect for what we're going to target today. There's my fly. It's a Kabari, black and yellow. Pretty effective here. We'll see. Anyway, it was in spring and somewhat in summer. Probably will work today as well. Little breezy this afternoon, but as we go through the afternoon and into the night, that breeze is going to come down significantly. When I checked the weather app before coming out here, it said it was up at 9. Now on the river, that's going to be a little much, but here it's not that big of a deal, especially down there where the water is. Just look at it. It's looking pretty calm. We should be able to fly fish with the Tenkara just fine. Kabari flies are designed especially for Tenkara fishing. They come from Japan. They were designed there, just like Tenkara fishing itself. So it's a subsurface fly. When it hits the surface, it's going to sink, but it's going to sink really, really slow. And what I'm doing right now, just let it sink, and then I start bringing it towards me, kind of surging it, tick it a little bit like that. A guard just turned right there. There we go. Nope. Something went for it right there. There we go. Nope. That's twice in a row in that area. There's probably more than one fish hanging out right in there. Oh, wow. Look at this, something running right here that just slapped something over there. Busted some bait. There we go. We got a fish right here. Get out of there. I meant to bring my landing net this afternoon. I rushed out of the house forgetting it. So that's fine. Look at this. I have caught cichlids before on the fly, but not very many. Here we go. One of the biggest reasons why having these fish in our area is bad is because they're a very aggressive feeder. I don't think we're getting rid of them, honestly. They've been here for many years. They're everywhere. They're on both sides of the river. You can catch them in the river. Here we go. Even though I don't really want this fish, by law we have to retain it. So yeah, don't have time to turn this video into a catch and cook, because later after this we're meeting up with a vampire to do something else. Whoop, we had a hit right there. There we go. Picked you up, little guy. Just grab the line. Look at that. Little gill. It might keep some fish for bait, but not that little. Whoa, what the heck was that? It appears something from the sky has fallen. I think somebody chunked something. I don't see any obvious balls, tennis balls or something. Somebody was doing something a second ago, clipping stuff. Maybe somebody was chunking merlatons over here. I don't think at me. I think they're just chunking them over the fence, probably. Oh, damn it. Whoa. Another thing just flew through the air over there. I think the item that flew through the air and landed in the canal is floating down here. Let's take a look at it, see what it is. It appears to be a satsuma. Somebody's throwing fruit. I do not actually see anybody anywhere around here, but however, I do see a satsuma tree right over there with a lot of satsumas on it. Maybe it's a kid, maybe it's somebody that doesn't realize I'm over here and they're just chunking their rotten satsumas. Doubt it's a squirrel with a slingshot. What is going on right there? It's either bass or gar racing around. Gets really shallow as you get past this bit of grass right here. See that? Whoa. What is in here? Will it hit the fly? I have had little spotted gar hit this fly before. Obviously these fish can see me. Right there in front of that grass there's something hanging out, maybe more than one. Oh, gotcha, finally. Whoa, putting up quite a good fuss right there too. This is probably not what was running around making all those swirls. But it's one of the species I expected to find right in that area. Check that out. Cichlid. I've caught some big cichlid right in this spot, like right off that grass where I was putting the fly. So I'm over here where the first satsuma landed, and I was looking for it and I found it right down there. So while I was seeing if that was here, and it is, I found some more. There's one right there. There's another one right there. Only two landed in the water while I was here, and none of them landed close to me. that being the closest. And then the second one, I was over there, and that one landed over here, which we've already shown you. We'll show you again. And there it is. Since there seems to be Satsuma already floating in here before they started dropping out of the sky, I suspect that somebody's just in the habit of chunking the rotten Satsumas that are on the ground this way into the canal. They probably had no idea I was over here. I think that's what's up. I don't think they were actually throwing them at me. But yeah, at least they weren't golf balls. I've been fishing before in places. I remember once City Park where golf balls were like just landing near me, and I looked ahead across the water, and it was just someone driving balls towards me, and I started screaming, and then they stopped and stood up straight and looked. 2 minutes later, they were speeding away like crazy, like, oh no, I did something bad. Yeah, you're right. I just hope we don't get hit in the head by a Satsuma while we're here. It's like Nolan Ryan has a Satsuma tree over there. Once a long time ago, a friend of mine asked me if I would go to Lowe's with him and help him pick out a Satsuma tree and help him plant it. It turned out that he wanted me to plant the tree by myself. So we go to Lowe's, to the garden center, and we're looking, and we find one. And I said, here's a Satsuma. And he looks at the card info. He says, I don't want that one. I said, well, why not? He said, it says it's originally from Japan. Not that it was imported, you know, brought from Japan to that Lowe's, just that that particular fruit originates in Japan. And I said, well, you do know that Satsumas came from Japan to America. And he wanted to argue with me, but that's actually true. Satsumas are not native to Southeast Louisiana. However, Satsumas do grow very well down here. A Satsuma is a type of orange, type of citrus fruit. There we go. Gotcha. What do we got? Kind of looks like a cichlid, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% on what this is. Let's get it closer to me. Yep, big old cichlid. Sizable one too. Ooh, we need to get to level ground. That fly is inside. Probably going to use these in the next video if the vampire doesn't change his mind. I'm gonna try using these as crab bait. I don't remember if I've ever done that, but of course that'll be tomorrow's video. All right, guys, it is now 5:30. I think I have enough time for one more. Whoa. Gotcha. Pretty subtle strike, that one. What do we got this time? And it's your friend, the invasive neighborhood cichlid. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Oh, no, we don't. Gotcha. Nice. Let's see what we have this time. But we're not breaking out of it. We're still there in that cichlid zone. How cool is that, guys? Always really nice to see the sky reflecting on this water here, even though it's a concrete ditch. It is now 6 o'clock. I gotta go get ready for the next session, which includes editing this video, guys. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you next time.